Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
And we can
And then after we fuck, maybe we can fuck.
Hey, do you want to eat more chicken and play Tony Hawk Pro Skater or get stoned and fuck?
Dude, what a sick album.
残酷な天使のように少年よ神話になれ青い風が今胸のドアを叩いても私だけをただ見つめて微笑んでるあなたそっとくれるもの求めることに夢中で運命さえまだ知らない痛いけな瞳だけどいつか気づくでしょうその背中には未来目指すための羽があること残酷な天使の手で窓辺からやがて飛び立つほとばしる熱いパトスで思い出を裏切るならこの空を抱いて輝く少年よ神話になれ
Morning.
You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions?
I don't know.
And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not so much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spoke monster, she launched into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank.
Like that? Like him? Like?
I know it sounds like I'm moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. We got to talking after class and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
No, but that does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at the school he didn't even go to. And was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the... What?
This is where the English comes untied.
But this is an English game.
Yeah.
Right. He was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. He was the convertible? He was the car he rode in?
I think he rode in the front of the parade.
That's what
he led the parade, but somebody dropped the
convertible.
Right. I reckon somebody's dropped the sentence somewhere. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation. That is something that I would say.
I knew.
Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. You're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday. I hope not, dude. We went to sleep, he tucked us in, like we were too exhausted to...
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea of how to prove that your love is real.
Oh, excuse me. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients?
Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here?
Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
Oh, gosh.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
This looks just fucking high.
Yeah, I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever, anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel's secret recipe, and besides, I only know that one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Cough.
Fibber, cough.
Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it. It came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie?
I'm gonna make up a fake ingredient. I can't
wow.
I can't give my bestie a secret just because.
Why do they make you make up a fake one though?
I know.
I'm like a dick. Oh, I'm gonna make you one. Like,
Dick move. Like, why couldn't just say that your honor and integrity is more important?
They're forcing our dicks.
Yeah.
You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about?
It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
I am you. Wow.
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure out you satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good.
No.
Hey, well, at least she's like, that show that she's being a dog and she probably would have told everyone. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secret ingredients on the people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air.
Cherry blossom fills the air.
It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school.
On a fucking white horse. I wasn't ready for that, bruh. I thought he might have a VW bug or something, you know? Like, stand back and admire his majestic glory or run to him. I'm eager. I would run to him, I reckon. Yeah, I'm a thirsty bitch.
You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Sounds like we don't like Miriam anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why I have to prove it to her so bad. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel.
However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face.
Oh, no.
The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold.
What? What a rot.
In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Scooter, I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy.
You're even insufferable as a ghost.
It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious.
Oh, okay, I'll pay attention.
I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times.
Ghost of Student.
And that name is... But before we continue, you suddenly awake. Oh, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk?
It's probably a moist towelette again.
It's a moist towel.
One under the alcohol. Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Lean in for a kiss. I think I'd be funny and the horse's shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who is in the wrong here.
I reckon we both did some wronging.
But one thing's for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy.
Yep. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore.
And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. Sounds like fucking Harry Potter now. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder.
Fuck, he's a Hulk, isn't he?
But he sees you coming.
Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make a bead and mind your own wax, honey?
Gosh.
Don't stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look.
Yes.
You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, no one notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse.
It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn.
Now you've upset them.
It's like in class, like, some of us here want to learn.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity and takes production.
The voices changed because it was all
getting
using
soft.
that part of the throat. We have to take a breathe break a little bit.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
A little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the Spark Monster.
It's the same book that I found last night in the quad.
Ashley immediately elbows Van Van to hide the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is family heirloom, and it contains a secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to a wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
Pop is such a little hunger.
I know.
We're playing.
Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep! Plank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, wop.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Wop, wop. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Whiz, brr, brr, bzz. I can't.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank. The Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room.
Fuck yeah, Clank.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These quiz men are about to come close. I think it might be over me. I'm not interested in either of them.
Take a breath, bro.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right?
He's got the chicken stick, bro. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on.
I'm a lucky chicken stick.
Bagak.
Bagak.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a doc.
Okay.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all over town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left in you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Inappropriate.
Down, boy. Down, boy. Off topping.
That command chanted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what was up with that. He's a German spy.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. This whole fucking school is about chicken.
Yep.
You want to pay attention to class? Truly, you do.
We haven't really fully acknowledged that he's a dog.
He's a what? Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed the name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Scooter? Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample?
Ooh, a dog biscuit, a glass of water, or a shimmering pepper?
Maybe because you're so fucking thirsty, it's like, ooh, drink that water.
Nah.
I'm sweating a lot.
Shimmering pepper? Yeah.
Brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe.
Hey, homie's back.
My friend, ooh.
This guy again?
I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. Ooh. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is...
Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat, dude.
It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. You come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever.
What are you doing putting it in front of me and asking me to try one of the 3 sprinkles? What the fuck?
Well, you don't know what he said beforehand because you're too busy fucking getting your porn
true.
on. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
That's true.
We all make mistakes.
No, she's got
I'm
the cute
sure
voice.
he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria turns dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared
By a timed competition cook-off.
The level of theatrics of these two is off the charts.
Demand they stop wasting everyone's time or step up and tell them you're on. We're going to put them where their Mac is?
I kind of feel like they should stop wasting everyone's time, and to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not really a challenge the person thing.
Yeah.
Is everything a competition with you two? Yeah?
Yeah?
Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle.
True.
This is fully me.
I know. KFC's got you pegged, bro.
Bro, this is crazy. Maybe I will get bloody pegged after this.
Maybe I fucking will fuck the colonel. Who knows?
Yeah, stop getting your shoulders crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something?
Oh,
Smart.
man. I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef.
How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenge from every know-it-all with an apron?
Totally, Miriam.
Besides, I already bought my own lunch. Scooter, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed.
Oh, yum.
Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you.
My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash down and a tartlet for dessert.
It's so tiny.
It's a tiny. It only takes about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it was just what you needed for motivation.
You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Jeez.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
All right, I got 20 on the big one.
Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
Sportsing?
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready!"
Holy shit. He came to break it up and now he's like, okay, fight.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Aroo!
I stand corrected.
If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you get. I'm best you can handle the best of them.
Best believe it.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I'm just changing her voice because I can't.
Her voice is so funny now. It's so good.
Like what are you doing? Cutting through my fucking voice.
Oh, sorry.
I will
You took a big
defeat
pause.
myself. No, you just talk.
I'm a schoolsy.
You stop trying to cut in and say sorry for things. Let me just get the line out. Jesus.
I'm kind of like feeling like you're saying everything that like maybe we should have kind of fucking digging up this pink strip.
It's fine.
Yeah, right. Get
Because
it.
it's in my normal voice, this one. This is my sweetie treaty. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? That's right. But how would you have ever gotten into this school without knowing that?
Okay.
Winner gets a rub my furry belly. Now that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Santa's recipe exactly, but you have an idea.
Okay.
How many herbs and spices did he say he used?
Come on, pal.
That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction.
Nice.
Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude.
I went with trust.
Wrong.
That is wrong.
I'm begging you to get together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never a wrong time for some dog jokes.
Okay, next question. Thanks, Sprinkles.
Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from? A small town with big dreams, but...
Oh, I couldn't answer something.
Yeah, it was quick.
Jesus. Okay, cool. There's a horrible start to forgetting important things. Jesus.
Next question.
What the heck?
You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success?
Sizzling. Yeah. What? Bubbling? What kind of fucking questions are these?
They're all abstract.
Yes, they
Look at
certainly
the story.
are.
Don't make me get my spray bottle.
You dick. Is this the end? Please be. Try it again?
You fucked up.
The whole game?
You fucked up the colonel.
The whole game?
You're not gonna fuck the colonel.
I don't get to fuck him now?
He's not gonna fuck you.
Oh man, all down to a fucking questionnaire with a corgi. Damn it.
What happens when you press try again? Is put you back in that battle? Or is it
Biscuits
like-
at the start again. Aww.
Okay, we're back at this bit. It's good. We can rebattle.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Click through.
Cool.
Yeah, let's click through until we get the questions.
Yeah, nice.
And the last one.
Your classmates are rooting for you.
So is this silence or something else?
So it wasn't thing. I think it's bubbling, because bubbling is like
Frying
That's
is
what the
bubbling.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Deep beneath this small town where big dreams are born. Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like a Colonel origin story. to
It
me.
does, doesn't it? When
Oh,
oh,
try to shut the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is sound of success? Bubbling.
what?
Sound of success must be silence then.
How?
Let's see if you die though. Don't make me get my spray bottle. Next
Nice.
question.
Oh, we've still got
let's
another
survive
one.
that one.
Okay, cool.
Must have a certain amount of lives.
All right, so we're back in.
You notice Colonel Sanders at the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, Scooter.
Me and my chicken stick is actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what we were doing. Now you can think about as Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take? Quickly!
Bro, I couldn't even ask a question.
What were you thinking? Get your mind. It was like 3 seconds, something about Colonel and gravy.
That's mean.
Yeah, that is mean.
Grrr. He's mad at us.
He was stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk!
I know, right?
You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot the question. You and Colonel Sanders around together.
Oh,
It's all just Colonel Sanders. It's because you fucked up, and it's like all the options are you and the Colonel.
Okay.
What does that have to do with?
Oh, so
woof woof.
woof woof.
You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of your dish. It's clever and class. Why are you doing a fucking pop quiz while she's cooking?
I know.
You make up time. You toss your biscuit dough in a stand mixer as you do. The crowd gasps.
Yikes.
Zerp.
You know I love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch.
Blur.
You might not have any hands, but Scooter does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
That's an easy way and there's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove into the mixer and lose all fingers.
Oh, no.
No, that's not what it said. I was lying.
Scooter, now!
Wait, are you gonna?
Yes, I am.
But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by and quickly spinning beaters. There's no way I'll be able to use that hand for the rest. I was right.
Yeah, bro. This is like kitchen nightmares.
Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame.
SMH.
We couldn't do anything about this.
What you often find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Aww.
Aw, that's too bad, and here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Scooter's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy dick at the locks and locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find an array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story
Of excellence.
I was going to ask Scooter to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquet atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée.
I don't know, man. That's hectic. I don't know if a cheese croquette would be good with all that, like, sweet stuff.
But is it a Mountain Dew with a fucking paddle pop?
No, it isn't. It really isn't.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, perhaps not impressed as he dips his fingers in the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache.
Do you internalize the rage you feel or put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley?
I think we're internal boys.
Yeah? Yeah, it's kind of get through it until you can, like, fix it later.
Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames.
Whoa.
The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever.
Oh no, look at Colonel's face. He's not looking too jacked.
Well, yeah, your face blew up. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. And he won't ever ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person.
Oh my god, this is so mean.
You particularly would hate this because you like love cooking and stuff. It's like, you fucked up. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer.
Jesus.
I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before me. I wasn't always the man you... Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. What? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel.
Sure.
I lost my business partner to a gunfight.
Jesus.
And I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived for a while anyhow.
I wonder if these are like actual weird Colonel Sanders like biography facts or something
have to
that they're
look
like,
this
I
up.
killed a man.
Yeah, I've killed men for less.
Has Colonel Sanders killed a man?
I didn't know, says Scooter. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been.
Sounds like this guy could really use a fuck.
I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving him the best I had to give.
As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I always thought that was so
writing's
weird.
fucked.
Dude, whenever you saw like Colonel Sanders when you were little, like, you know that they used to have a picture of him in the restaurants? Like, I would be like, how do you keep that suit so fucking white? Like, it was always so like, you're in fried chicken
It's that
restaurants.
chicken money. It's them chicken billions,
Keep
bro. You
crisp,
can wear
fam.
fucking crisp anything with
God.
fucking that mad chicken bills.
I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Run away from his crimes.
This is a redemption game. We have to figure out his history. Can we watch like a doco on him after this?
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst.
It's the Spork Monster.
God damn it. Gorgo, the spork monster, is here to fight a hero.
Yeah. All right, cool. It's me. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn I already battled you last night.
That was Borko, my twin, and I'm Gorko. I am here to avenge them.
Are you stronger than Borko?
Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you.
It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Scooter's saying here is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies.
This is us. Like,
It
what we
is.
do.
We're fully talking people down from punch-ons.
I suppose we really don't need a fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws.
I love Sporko, bro. You killing it. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea.
Chomp on this.
You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp.
Yum. It looks so yum.
Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil student who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no, I was a chihuahua, but was still a student at this school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment over me and I was forever transformed.
A magic spellbook?
Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If I find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and wouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be here.
Aww. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Scooter, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
And we can fuck.
Yeah, and also fuck.
Fuck a bunch of chicken, play games, and fuck.
And then after we fuck, maybe we could fuck.
Hey, do you want to eat a bunch of chicken and play Tony Hawk Pro Skater against Stone and fuck?
Dude, what a sick album.
A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out.
I reckon it smells like fried chicken.
Hope so. Stepping into Sanders' home, this is quick. Surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him.
Fully. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something, just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close.
Colonel Sanders, I can't stop yawning. What's that?
There's a lot. It's a tiresome game where you have to read so much.
Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing.
It's meant to pair with something spicy,
Zingy,
or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Reveal it or keep it a secret. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal it? I'm gonna reveal it. I'm. You know what, man? This is going to be a weird one, but I watched this interview one time with someone creative and they're like, how do you keep your ideas safe? Like, someone asked them a question, how do you keep your ideas safe?
That's stupid to do.
And just like, talk about everything and give away your ideas. Because if you've got an idea where you think like you're holding on to it and you need to keep it, like that'll be your only idea. If you give it away, then you're forced to come up with more.
I have like one idea that I have been sitting on for like 10 years, but it's like, it's a script idea, but it actually is honestly like, that's
your thing.
I know it's good.
Yeah.
But like, I can't do it until I find the right people to make it happen because I'm not a writer.
Yeah, cool.
Good. I'll tell you after this when we're not on camera. Even though the moral of what you just said was opposite that in particular.
Yeah, but everyone's got to have one thing up their sleeve.
I'm going to be ready. This is a
creative thing you've put like time and effort into. This is, for me, if it's cooking or if it's like something like to help your friend out or like an idea or whatever.
Absolutely.
You just got to keep giving them away.
Keep giving it out. Otherwise you never because then you can't find people who have like minds and do collaborations and then find people that can make your idea even better. Like that's how everything I've done has worked out.
It's just this idea of like, don't copy me, like from school.
High school.
It's like,
I did all the work in the project. Remember Jackson barely did anything.
Remember this? Like when they'd be writing and someone would be like, do this like that. Like fucking hell. All right, let's reveal it.
Yeah.
I'm going to reveal it.
It's going to be a singer stacker. Please be a singer double stacker. So it's Wicked Wings. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach in your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day.
On ice? I present to you Wiki Wings, my original coleslaw.
And you bring out the biscuit as well. You're just like introducing he's stealing all your stuff.
This is a delicious
The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Oh, just so you know, for backstory, anime famously has incredibly beautiful art, like food art.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the point of this is to give you anime food porn of their stuff.
It's nailing it, bro. It's nailing it.
I agree.
I watched this YouTube video where somebody had like recreated the scenes of like how like chefs in anime like kind of like even grab like the little bit of mushrooms and place it in the ramen and pour the bowl. It's fucking sick as, but fully like food porn.
I should show you Food Wars.
Yeah? Yes, please do. Magnificent.
Together, you chow down the creamy slaw. Wait, so we saying we just now invented coleslaw?
Well, this signature batch, yeah, I reckon.
I don't feel like their coleslaw is very signature, to be honest. Together, you chow down the creamy slaw.
There's no coleslaw that tastes like KFC coleslaw.
That's not true.
It's got a specific tang about it.
But I feel like that tang, if you went to your average charcoal chicken place, they'd be like, yeah, we know what that is.
Yeah.
If you go to a charcoal chicken place and you get their coleslaw, it's the same as KFC.
It's the same.
Like,
it's the same flavor palette. Like it's the same flavor like profile, 100%, and it's there. But like, there's something about the mass production of the KFC one that makes it slightly different. I'm not saying it's different or like unique in the best way. I just mean it's very unique to itself in the way that it's like so tiny.
Right.
Like the cabbage particles.
I'm gonna fill you up with so much coleslaw. You're gonna be like, oh my god, this is just like my boyfriend, the Colonel. So I can't believe I've been so wrong this whole time.
But for real, I think it's unique. All right, hit it, Skai.
We were done those, but.
Do you mind if I hold on to this last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste a little later and think back on this moment.
To fucking steal your recipe, he's gonna take it to his fucking.
He's gonna wait to be leaving.
He's gonna go back,
bro. He's gonna fuck our coleslaw.
He's gonna take your biscuits. He's gonna take your coleslaw. All you know is one ingredient of his shit, and he's fucking jacking all your sides. Oh man, that's how Colonel Sanders like stole every fucking part of his thing. Who knows if that was even his chicken?
It probably wasn't. He's a lion dog.
It's a fucking cunt.
All right, hit it.
You could offer to make some more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy.
Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
Well, as he like walks off with his single spoon of coleslaw out into like the back.
He's using a spork. You know that?
Yeah, it's even worse. It's like dripping through the spork plates. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping.
All right, panty hunter territory.
All right, wash your hands first. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions.
Oh my gosh.
Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel.
Oh, they're all radiating. That's so cute.
You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?
Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you?
I could just tell you my name right now. It's...
Can't you see him in the middle of something?
You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze.
Poor guy.
You tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel.
Okay.
You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real.
What? Oh, so stuffed. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive.
A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky."
Oh.
Take a close look at the large urn sitting on the nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, and when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures. Anyway, it's like the guy that he weirdly offhand admitted to murdering.
Poor guy. I think, no, it's maybe metaphorical, and he like has it on the counter. I like to think
it's his victim.
As a reflecting on his past mistakes. Let's have a look at this leftist photo.
This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Oh, no, that's a number. That's a safe. Think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you.
69.
11, 11, 11. The safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Jesus. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? I'm just going to know more about the Colonel.
Oh, the door just opened.
Don't do that yet. That'll be like the last one. A adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee, the mustache combo he sports, you figure this must be Colonel Sanders himself.
Or his illegitimate love child.
Yeah, keep going. Just get through.
Who frames a baby picture of just themselves?
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next room, so guys. Either that or that thing.
Wait, there's popcorn chicken down here, bro. Oh, it's a scented candle.
I actually sold that. It was like a fried chicken smell candle. How to freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer 69. No, it's one of them secret recipe ingredients.
Ah.
It's tap on an arm, discover more about it. Alright, check that one. What's on the table?
Wait, there's like, I think
yeah,
there's a
but
tap
the
on
table one looks
everything.
interesting.
Oh.
Like a silver hair is
A
blown
pube.
through the teeth of the comb. You're gonna steal that. On further inspection, you realize it's the hair. The hair therein isn't just silver in color, it's spun of silver. Okay.
Yeah, so they're all turning off as you click.
Yeah. Photo appears, Colonel Sanders, Egypt, whatever.
Except there's an old man visited the Prince of Egypt. What the heck? Maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices. Are they alluding to him being like a time traveler?
No.
I hope so. Dude, why would he have a baby photo and an old photo
Yeah.
and we've got like the early 20s Colonel right now?
Who knows?
The plot has fucking thickened just like the gravy on standing.
True.
Tapping on it.
One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks like the Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. Held fried chicken drumsticks, appeared to be cheering them on. I reckon these are just like... Oh, there's a short inscription. What about my friend Peter's? I reckon it's just like real info about the Colonel kind of thing. Like maybe there's real photos of those other than the baby one. Yeah, click that.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Wait, there was something out
it's
here
not.
before it closed.
You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on.
Why would I do that?
This is so... The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant?
Aw.
This is a bit panty hunter there for sure.
Yeah.
Before you can look any further, here Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. Try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you.
Oh crap, the jacket. You've got to take it off.
Now's your moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth.
I reckon it's the top one.
Make a move.
I don't know.
Let's kiss him.
It feels like the awkward make.
Whoa!
Ooh, this isn't that kind of game. Oh no, we said that.
Yeah.
Not that we blame for trying. Oh really? So we didn't even do it.
Wow! Look. Oh, he's cross and he's
Hold on.
sweaty.
I don't think we did it though.
Oh!
Oh.
Damn it. Tell him you're cold or you fess up and tell the truth.
We'll probably fess up, boys. I reckon.
Yeah. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you, Colonel. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams.
Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself.
Colonel? Yes, Scooter? I honestly think that it may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You're gonna fuck that Colonel,
I
bro.
can't wait.
You talk late into the night and drift off into slumber.
Okay.
Dream sequence.
This is on the second day, technically.
Yeah, we finished second day here. So one more day. One more day to fuck the Colonel.
You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sandals' sandals?
Sandals.
Yeah, hideaway. All right, it's you.
Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about.
Why do they keep... Yeah, okay.
It's a secret. In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal. But the recipe is a secret. How will they know?
I reckon it's celery salt.
Yeah. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. I've prepared you a collection of my finest chicken tendies with sweet and sour sauce for dippings. I made you a zinger pie, Scooter. This zinger pie holds all my love that I feel for you.
I like that you said tendies.
These tendies, they got because I fuck with KFC tendies.
Yeah?
Yeah,
At least those two. I like them. But, not through the roof.
you wouldn't fuck them.
Oh, maybe. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous.
It's just a fucking fried chicken wing. It's like some biscuits. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So, would you say that we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous.
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
It's salty dog.
You cheeky devil. He's so...
Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery?
Here we go. You know, I think we might make a great team, Colonel.
You're gonna fuck that, Colonel. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
He's gonna start a business with him instead of fuck him? That's bullshit. Business partner, can we talk about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out of the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, awaits for no one.
Well, that was fucking weird. Sorry about how late this episode was, but I'm gonna have to split this one up into 3 episodes. So I'll see you next time on I Love You, Colonel Sanders, the movie.
Welcome to KFC, can I take your order, please? Yeah, I want the original of that 60, please. Okay, what would you like your full size to be? I want 2 mac and cheese, 2 mashed potatoes with gravy. And is there anything else that you need? For your biscuits, did you